Biz Bestie, we need to have more to our lives than just work, either whether that's a day job or business, the side hustles and the full-fledged businesses that we have. Welcome, Biz Bestie Coffee Chat. I just feel like I haven't done one of these in so long, but lots of things have been going on in my life and just in business, and it's all been good, which is the good thing. So no worries there. Another thing that's been taking up a lot of my time is a new hobby that I have, which is learning the piano. I know, so random. Well, it's not really random for me. I actually started playing instruments in the sixth grade, when I was in junior high school, and I learned to play five or so different instruments. And I started off with the flute, learned trumpet, clarinet, tuba. There's one more in there I'm just forgetting, but so I know a lot of instruments, but I never got to learn the piano. And so that was one thing where it was like, oh, I'm just gonna do that when I retire. I'll just save that for later. Who has time for that right now? And I was just like, wait a minute, Sha-day. Obviously I hope I live a long time, but tomorrow is not promised. If we've learned anything in this pandemic, that is for sure. And so why would I wait? I don't know when I'm gonna retire, but let's just say it's 65. So that's like 30 plus years. Hopefully I retire before then, but 30 plus years, that's crazy. And no. So anyway, I found this app. It was actually a YouTube ad. So I'm like, they got me. It's this app called Simply Piano, and it is amazing. It teaches you, from scratch, just how to play the piano. I actually borrowed a keyboard from someone, because keyboards are freaking expensive. And I was like, oh, I don't really want to invest in this if I don't know for sure I'm actually going to keep doing this. And so I was like, let me borrow one first. So I found a very gracious person who let me borrow theirs. And now I've literally been playing every day since like Memorial Day weekend, I believe it was. And so I'm like, okay, yeah, eventually I am going to buy my own keyboard. And really I want an actual piano, but I don't have space for that. But when I move someday into a bigger place, then obviously I'm getting actual, I don't know, baby grand, is that what they call it? Getting the actual full-fledged thing. Right now it's just a keyboard. So anyway, I've been busy with my new hobby, and I bring that up because, Biz Bestie, we need to have more to our lives than just work, either whether that's a day job or business, the side hustles and the full-fledged businesses that we have. And that's the zone that I was getting into, where I was literally just working every day, the 8 or 9 hours a day at my day job, and then mornings before work, lunchtime, after work, business. And I was just like, okay, this is getting to be a lot. Obviously with the pandemic, it's been very hard to do things, but I was just like, okay, there are still things that I could be doing outside of just working. And so I was like, okay, what new hobby do I want to start? And so that's how I decided, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move forward with this piano thing. And I'm telling you, that has made such a huge difference in my mental health, my happiness, my joy. Just having something else to focus on besides work is vital. So I highly recommend you do that if you haven't found a hobby that you and it's more specifically is, we as entrepreneurs, we have this issue where everything that we do, we try to monetize it. Okay, wait, is that just me? So everything I do, I'm always like, oh, how can I sell this? How can I monetize this? How can this make me money in the future? And that's just like how my brain works. And I was just like, okay, I have to find a way, something to do that isn't gonna be entrepreneurial. It's just gonna be to have fun. And so as of right now, I'm not monetizing anything about the piano because I don't think anybody would pay to hear me play. Not to say that I sound terrible, but yes, there's lots of work to be done. It is definitely a skill that requires patience and consistency, really. Where's consistency? Yeah, so that is my advice to you, is find a hobby. Make sure you're not just working all the time. We have to sprinkle in some playing in there. And I think I didn't mention what Biz Bestie coffee chats are. It just dawned on me. So in case you haven't seen a Biz Bestie coffee chat yet in this group, this is where we take some time. We can drink coffee or tea. I have my coffee here today in a cute little cup. I love it. But it's where we talk about all things online business and being an entrepreneur. So, obviously this group is about tech stuff and, learning all things techie. But I like to throw in this component of just talking about being an entrepreneur, because that is, I think, essential, to find like-minded women who are in your position, who are, either just beginning or someone who's a seasoned entrepreneur. I think it's really, or someone, who's in the middle, kind of like me. I feel like I feel like it's important that we all talk and really learn from each other, and have opportunities to network. So this is your opportunity to do that. So in the comments, if you're watching, let me know if you're watching live by giving a hashtag live, and if you're watching the replay, you can do hashtag replay, and let me know what type of business you started. Obviously this group is filled with a lot of coaches, but there's also non-coaches. So I would love to know what type of business you have, and also let me know what type of hobby you've started or want to start, because I'm really interested in knowing, because right now, like I said, I'm playing the piano, but I also could do something else. So if you do something cool that is pandemic friendly, let me know and I might do it too. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss my future videos just like this one that I post every Thursday. And if you have a Biz Bestie that would benefit from this info, be sure to share it with her. I'll see you next time. Bye!